Welcome to Affordable Makeup May. This month we'll be diving deep into drugstore beauty products and affordable makeup products. So let's just jump right into it. Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty reviews, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy watching, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So today's video is my monthly makeup tray. And I do this tray every single month, not only so that I could put products to the forefront that I want to get my hands on, whether it's products that I'm almost done using or products I hadn't used in a while that I want to sort of test out more, or maybe they're new products. So hopefully as we move along, it would encourage you guys to make your own makeup tray so you can experiment more or maybe use some products you hadn't used in a while. So with that being said, this month is going to be a very unique tray because we're going to focus on probably 90-95% affordable makeup brands and products. So hopefully this is something you guys are interested in. I'm super excited for it. When it comes to the prestige makeup brands, for the most part, I could steer you guys in the right direction for what you need. But with more affordable brands, I do have my staples that I love, but I can't really recommend the products as much as I would like to. And so we're going to change that. This month, we're going to do some affordable makeup hauls. We're going to do testing new makeup. And yeah, we're going to dive deep into it and see what works with what. So let's just jump right into it. So starting off with primers, I have my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, which is one of those sort of sticky, tacky primers that gives very much dew. It's super dewy, you guys. I like this. It's unique from any other primer I have in my collection. So I've used this before. I'm familiar with it. And then the next is probably my most worn primer in my collection out of whether it's affordable or not, and that's the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Love this stuff. For me, it mattifies a little bit and it smooths over the areas that I have pores. This is, y'all, I love this. So I did add 3 foundations to the tray, one being the Loreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, which is a really good, this is like that light to medium coverage. No, I would say medium to full coverage. If you use about a half a pump, you may can get light coverage, but it's just a really good skin tint. And the color, I like the way the color looks on me. I have the shade 78 Tan Deep. This was super viral, like the beginning of the year or like last year, I want to say. And then the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation. Now, I've only used this one time or maybe twice I've used this, so I haven't really gathered much conclusions about it. So we're going to be testing this out with some other products. And so I was thinking, because it said Skin Caring, it may be similar to one of my favorite foundations, which is the Lancome Care and Glow. So we'll do some comparisons and figure out what we think about this one. Comment down below if you've tried this one before. And then the last, I had to put something super flawless on the tray. This is the About Face foundation. Y'all, I've raved about this before. It's almost like a Haus Labs dupe. So good. It's half the price. The shade range and undertones are excellent. So this is when you want that just beautiful beat face look. That's this. So I do have a couple of concealers on the tray this month, but comment down below, let me know what is your favorite affordable concealer, because I don't really have a favorite affordable concealer, but this one is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I got this in the shade, I'll have to put in the description box what shade this is because I don't see it. I'm gonna have to look on here and see what it is, but this is probably my most worn affordable brand concealer. I usually use it for under brows because it's my same skin tone and it gives a subtle, you know, like subtle sculpt to the brows. This is more of a lightweight serum-y type texture, so I'm going to try this a little bit more but on the face. And then I have the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Concealer. Now you guys recommended this to me a while ago and I actually like this. This is like that full coverage. This sort of reminds you of like Shape Tape concealer, super affordable. So moving on to some face powders, I have the Covergirl Clean Invisible Powder on the tray. I really like this powder, you guys. It's good, okay? I got the shaded translucent medium. And yeah, it just gives very natural, very subtle. It's not like, you're not going to get the finish of what you would get with like the Patrick Star Ultimate powders or the Huda powders. This is going to give a little bit more natural, like the Ami Colé or the Say powder, but I like it. And another reason why I wanted to experiment a little bit more with the affordable brands, not only because we can save a coin and some of you guys just prefer that price point, but if you guys had noticed over the past couple years, everyone has been reformulating their makeup products, and it's to fit into the new guidelines that you can't have certain ingredients in the product. So most brands are clean brands, or they're switching over to cleaner ingredients. And so that's another reason why I wanted to revisit and try out a lot of new affordable products, because if they're using better ingredients, to me, that's all the more reason to try them out. But this one's good, you guys. I've used this several times. Physicians Formula over the past couple years have really been stepping up their game. Their Butter Glow line in particular has been really, like, I've tried quite a few products from them that I like. And so on the tray, we have the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Press Powder. This is, like, to me, like a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient powders. It gives like that subtle glow to the skin. This is really pretty, like that effortless glow. That's this guy. And then I also have another butter bronzer, and this is subtle as well. I hadn't used this as much, so that's why this one's going on the tray, so we can kind of figure out how we feel about this one. But it's another Butter Glow bronzer. I think this is more so like the bronzer where you deepen your skin, and this one is sort of like one of those bronzers, like a highlighter type, you know, like a sheen, gives you a sheen. And then I had to put my Sephora Collection Microsmooth powders. This isn't drugstore, but it's definitely an affordable brand, especially when you pick it up during the sale. And so I have the shade Ebony, which is a tad darker. I use this to bronze my skin, and then Mahagany, which is my actual skin tone that I set all over with. I also have my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. Now I have the shade Deep Glow on here, and it's just one of those beautiful glowy products that you can mix it with your foundation or put it underneath to have like for that glow from within look. Really nice product. This is another viral product, but it's really good. I like it. I would actually even try a lighter color to give like more of like that glow, but this is, it gives you glow, but it's just this shade that works well for dark skin tones, my skin tone and darker. So another primer, it was small, so I didn't see this one. So is the Power Grip primer. This is the one with the 4% niacinamide in it, which I like it too. Now this one is not as sticky as the dew one, and it doesn't give you the super dew to the skin. It's just a good primer that helps your makeup just kind of stick to your face and last a little bit longer. But I like this one. I use it more than the green one because I had given the green one away to a friend, but I did recently repurchase it, and you'll be seeing that on an upcoming haul. I have one sunscreen on here, and this is the one that I told you guys about in a couple of favorites videos. It was actually on April's favorite as well. It was like my most worn in April, and this is the Kinlo Golden Rays sunscreen. It's my skin tone. You can just apply it with your hands like a lotion, or you can use a makeup brush if you want to. It's one of those one and done products where you just can protect your skin and go, but even out your skin tone. I love this. One of my homegirls turned me on to this. She loves it, and I tried it out and I love it too. Moving on to eyeshadows, I do have my e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow in I Love You a Latte on here. It just has some beautiful everyday shades on here that you can just create any look, everyday wearable look, or because it has this deep brown, you can do a nighttime or a smoky look. But the quality of these shadows are excellent, especially for $3. And next, you guys know I had to put my Juvias Place Coffee Shop palette. This is probably in my top 3 favorite eyeshadow palettes, just period. Everything you need is in this palette. That's it. Juvia's Place quality of their shadows are very buttery, very pigmented, effortless. You need no type of base or anything underneath. They show up how you see it in the palette. Has a great mix of matte shades and those sort of luminous or satiny shades that have a sheen to them. You can't go wrong with this palette. I did add another Juvia's Place palette. This is the Warrior 3 palette. And it has more fun shades on it. I actually got this palette just for the purple. And I don't wear super colorful looks that often, but I might do 1 or 2 this month just so I can experiment a little bit with maybe this orange shade and this beautiful blue shade. Had to put my About Face shadows on here, y'all. So Cloned is, I've been wearing this almost every day since I got it like a couple months ago. I'm wearing it on my lid today with a shimmery shadow on top, but this had to go on the tray. I also got another shade, which is, and actually let me swatch it for you. So this one's Cloned. So beautiful. And then this one is Capulets. They blend out like butter, y'all. You can blend them out with your finger. So that's Capulet. These two together would be beautiful. I hadn't tried them together yet. And then I got a lavender shade. I stepped outside of the box and that's that shade. So NYX did drop some new lip glosses. I'm a super fan of the NYX butter glosses. So they've launched Butter Gloss Bling, which are all super glittery shades. I actually did a full video of swatching all of these and doing lip combos, but when I went to edit that video, y'all, you couldn't really see the glitter. The bright lights in here sort of drowned out the glitter. So I was thinking about maybe refilming it in like dimmer lights so you really could see, because it's real live glitter in these, and I just felt like the lighting didn't give them justice. So I do have them on the tray this month. This one's the NYX Butter Gloss in Bring the Bling, which is just a beautiful golden with like pink glitter flakes and gold glittery copper flakes in there. And then this one is in the shade Dripped Out, which is just like a peachy shade that has golden and peach like glitter flecks in there. And the last thing on my tray is actually a setting spray. Now I took this spray with me out of town to test it out, and I haven't really gathered an opinion on it. And this is the new e.l.f. Powder Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So this just launched about a month or so ago, another viral product. You do have to shake it up well because you do see like the separation from the little oily part that's in there. When you spray it, it has a very, oh, it says that on here, shockingly fine mist. Shockingly fine mist. It's a super fine mist. When you spray it, it's just very super soft and fine, which I didn't read that part, so I didn't know. I was just like, oh, this is super soft. So I don't really know what I think about it. So definitely going on the tray. I'm going to use this with at least a few looks. And that's it for this monthly makeup tray, you guys. Comment down below. Let me know what are some of the products that you're going to be adding to your tray this month. Also, let me know, have you tried any of the products that I mentioned that's on my tray today? So I'm super excited to get the first look out for you guys and just really see what these products are giving. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.